guys, how's it going? Got a caster pup. I got this one off of Reddit, so let's hope it's as good as it was promised to be. And with me, as always, is Xebenkeck.
Hello.
So let's have a quick run through the dire side. The team SFL, I don't know what it stands for. So on the Lycan is Razi and Pendulum on the Dazzle. Rampant Mouse on the Puck. Puck does look a little bit like a mouse. Ilyu on the Centaur Runner, and Dunning-Kruger on the Enchantress.
And on the Radiant side, we have Just Pooned on the Elder Titan. We have Smile on the Naga Siren. Knuckles on the Death Prophet. MTX on the Gyrocopter, and something. I have no idea how to pronounce that on the Disruptor.
Someone is playing the Disruptor, thank God.
30 seconds.
So it looks like there might be a clash here along the river.
Yeah, it's smoked up. See if they can kind of pick someone off, but
Nah, I don't know why they did that.
I don't think they did the damage output to kill anyone off.
So it looks like for the Radiant side, we got Knuckles on the Death Prophet mid, going up against a Puck mid. So fairly both ranged. Both got some
Let's
nukes.
begin.
Fairly even lane, I'd say.
Puck is choosing not to block, and so Death Prophet will have that early advantage.
Yeah. Oh, just going back. And looks like there's going to be an Enchantress in the jungle for the Dire, and on the top lane, Dazzle and Lycan, farming Lycan, and on the off lane, the Centaur War Runner. Pretty standard lanes all round, and we'll have a tri-lane on the bottom, so Gyro farming with a support Naga and support Disruptor, and Elder Titan off lane. All in all, fairly even, as things look anyway, although it will be a tri-lane bottom as opposed to a dual lane top.
Yeah, and the War Runner has to be very careful because you have the Ensnare, you have the Glimpse, you have the Kinetic Field, so he can kind of be held in place and kind of brought back to place very quickly.
Especially with the Rocket Barrage. They get a full length Rocket Barrage off due to an Ensnare or a Kinetic Field or something like that. No matter how tanky the Centaur Runner is in the early stages, he's still going to go down.
Yeah, and compared to the Elder Titan, who can he's going to be farming pretty freely for now, because the Dazzle has just been pulling.
So yeah, in terms of the off lanes, I think the Radiant has the advantage.
Oh, potential courier snipe from the Enchantress.
There's a dead courier.
Radiant's
Yeah, poor
courier
little-
has fallen.
Weasel.
Whatever it is. However, Death Prophet did get a bottle beforehand, so
Not too bad as long as she can rune control.
yeah.
And this will be Puck's bottle coming out to him as well. All fairly even so far. I like the lineups. They're definitely both good drafts. We didn't cast the picking because I didn't think it'd be too interesting. But if in the future you want us to, then please say so.
Yeah, the Radiant side of a good combo. Sleep into cooldown plus the Earth Splitter and the Static Storm.
Yeah, that could be
So it can
devastating
be-
if they manage to get that off.
Pretty deadly.
And the Puck just failing to phase shift that Crypt Swarm. Quite quick. It's quite fast moving, so it's tricky to do. The Centaur is equaling last hits with the Elder Titan.
Mm.
Unfortunately, Flat Cannon does push the wave a little bit, meaning that he
Yes,
can last out of the
certainly.
towers. Though the Elder Titan is low, but he's going to get away. He's got a salve as well, so he'll use that. And he's back up. And 1.5 minutes until the Radiant get their courier back. The Death Prophet, it's still got 2 bottle charges. And that Puck is low, but popping the Invis rune, so you get out of any issues there. So the Enchantress have any creeps at the moment? Doesn't look like it. But she might be looking to move top, maybe? No, she's just going to steal a creep, I imagine.
Yeah, I definitely feel like the Naga and the Disruptor need to be pressuring the Centaur a bit more than they currently are.
Yeah, they
Because-
definitely should be able to. Even like just throw out some thunder strikes, maybe some riptides, take him down to 2/3 health.
Yeah.
At the moment he's
'Cause-
sitting there on full health, and to be fair, he does have tranquil boots.
Because I mean, if they can just kind of push him out the way of the experience, especially the CS as well, and they'll be doing a much better job.
He's not afraid to use a double edge there, and the Enchantress is smoked up with the Troll Creep and Troll Summoner even, and some warriors.
Radiant's top
Slowing
tower
down
is
the
under
Elder
attack.
Titan. This is going to be first blood. I'm not sure they're going to be able to catch up in time, although the Lycan is very fast now with the boots. There's some TP support coming in from the Naga Siren, so just managing to get away. She ensnares up the Enchantress, but the Enchantress has got
Radiant's
heals on at the
top
moment.
tower is under
Well, that's
siege.
just worn off, but she can salve up if she really needs to, but she's going to get away fine. Actually, spoke way too soon. The Death Prophet's here. Only got mana for one Crypt
Radiant's
Swarm,
middle
though.
tower is
I'm
under siege.
Not sure there'll be enough to get the Enchantress. The Enchantress is coming back in, though, and Connecticut keeping the Death Prophet in place. Puck orbs in, but the first blood going towards the Lycan. And this Disruptor's very low on the heels, so there's the Puck ulti, keeping her in place. And Puck getting the kill because the coil was snapped.
Yeah, I feel like they could have killed the Elder Titan if they played that a bit better. However, they still end up getting 2 kills.
2-0.
And first blood going the way of the Lycan, and the Puck being able to kill the Disruptor means that Puck should now have a... Well, actually, he only has a slight advantage over the Death Prophet in terms of CS, so it's not too bad. Not CS, sorry, experience. But yeah, even CS is still pretty similar.
So yeah, it was a nice little first skirmish. See who's dominant. But this Centaur runner might be in a little bit of trouble here, and snared up. Kinetic field stopping him from going away. His stun not doing anything. They don't have enough damage at all to kill this guy off. Even
Yeah, they have to be
turning
very
around.
careful.
If the gyro was there, I think they could have killed him.
Yep. And weirdly, the Centaur has opted to go for a second point in
middle
Hoof
tower is
Stomp rather
being
than
attacked.
Double Edge. And I definitely feel like you should max out Double Edge first, just for that huge damage increase. Whereas Hoof Stomp only increases stun duration by 75 seconds and the damage by 150.
The Puck hasting over, trying to very nearly getting a kill on this Elder Titan.
Dyer's middle
And
tower
he's
is
happy
under
to just stay
attack.
here even though he's low. So
Radiant's top
top
tower
tower
is
being
being
pushed in by the
attacked.
Dire.
Yeah, is
Even though
the
the Astral Spirit is doing some damage, I think they're going to take it down without too
Radiant's
much trouble.
top
They've got a big
tower is
creep wave.
under attack.
yeah, it's the power of the Lycan being able to
Structures
use the
have been
walls to
fortified.
halt the progress of the creep wave
And
and have
fortification
the Enchantress
Radiant's
going
top
into,
tower is being
with
attacked.
her creeps. But yeah, the fortification saves the tower just
And-
for a short while longer.
Yeah, the Enchantress going down to 50 hit points there. Kind of scary. She's going for an early mech, having picked up the Buckler, which really helps, especially with these pushing lineups with the Lycan and the Enchantress.
Radiant's
And the
top
heals from the
tower
Dazzle
has
as well means they
fallen.
can just stick around for a long time. And smoke up the Dazzle and the Centaur smoked up bottom. I'm not really sure if they can get a kill here, to be honest.
I certainly feel like they could. With the Stampede up very shortly, you would charge in and get a stomp, if you can get a stomp off on
Nice.
the gyro.
Gyro and Disruptor are both squishy heroes. I think they're going to do it. Here comes the charge, I imagine. No charge needed just yet, and a stomp on 2, great, and he's going to double edge 2 as well. So they're
Yeah.
actually going to get a double kill here. Gyro ulti being used, not going to really do anything to slow them down.
Didn't even need a Stampede there.
That was really well done. I mean, definitely slow hesitation, slow reactions coming from the Radiant side.
Yeah, the Disruptor should have glimpsed the Centaur War Runner back, giving them time to potentially take down the Dazzle.
Not sure if he had mana or not, but who knows. Once again, the Puck is low, but managing to escape from this the clutches of the Death Prophet and the Swarm. I'm surprised the Death Prophet hasn't No, I just don't have enough mana for ulti at the moment, but you can really start pushing down the mid tower early once you've got level 6.
Yeah, I'm surprised she hasn't gone for mana boots and just instead decided to go for a bracer.
Guess she's gonna go survivability.
I guess so.
Gyro again in trouble. There's 3 of them there, and he's taking so much damage. And the Enchantress finally finishing him off. Weave being used by the Dazzle to help the push.
Radiant's middle tower
Right, it's
is
such a
being
short
attacked.
cooldown, you might as well.
Oh no, it's a great idea. It means you don't take as much tower damage either. Disruptor hanging around. Thunderstrike and creeps try and draw the aggro away. They'll get some damage on this tier 1 bottom tower. But the Elder Titan's coming in. He's using his ulti. Is he going to grab any? No. Unfortunately he missed. He really needs to get the sleep off first. But this Enchantress is taking a lot of nuke damage from the Crypt
Radiant's
Swarm
middle
and
tower is under
the
attack.
Spirit. I also quite like to point out I really like LP's team name. I assume that's Little Piggy.
I think it was Lucky Pigs.
It's a Lucky Pigs. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it should be Little Piggy.
Dyer's
Enjoy the
bottom
map.
tower is under attack.
No.
Dyer has
easily.
fortified its structure.
Yeah, and here's the exorcism kind of going to town on the bottom tower.
Dyer's bottom
Yeah,
tower
it's
is
definitely
being
going down.
attacked.
Although
They should-
maybe not, and a drink call being used, catching onto the gyro doctor, but he's going to get a fine man ulti. This is a hexity fight, Brave going onto the Dazzle himself, and he's a bit early, and a double kill going away of the Central War Runner, but he's down now. So a 3 for 2 trade, but the tier 1 tower does not go down.
It's just out of deny range as well. So they should be able to take it with the next wave. Especially with the siege creep.
Yeah, I should think so.
Most powerful unit in the game.
And here we have a pause. Just get our breath back after that crazy encounter. So many things flying around. Puppy paused. Tactical pause. And here we have the Disrupt asking for 1 minute. So things fairly even. Last hits drawn for the Lycan and the Gyro, the 2 farmers. We're going to resume. And TP coming in here from the puck. They're going to really try and defend this tower, and I think they can. And now it's in deny range. So totally worth TP.
Yeah.
Dyer's bottom tower
Get
has been
denial off.
denied.
This Lycan is it's rather low at the moment. Oh, and Center ult being used to destroying that Naga.
Yeah, it's quite surprising that Disruptor was able to force back the Lycan.
Dyer's top tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
maybe he was low before, I didn't really see. But he's got his flags up now, so he'll probably go Roche soonish.
Dyer's top tower is being
Enchantress not
attacked.
too far from the mechanism. Trying to stealing a ghost creep. Does a fair bit of damage.
Dyer's top tower
It has
is
the
under siege.
frost attack, which is could be quite potent.
Yeah. Unfortunately, with the astral spirit, can really keep back the creep wave.
Dyer's middle tower is under siege.
So
Yeah, if they have the Astral Spirit crit swarm, and that's pretty much the creep wave gone in one go.
So chant being used on Death Prophet, and Gyro maybe using his ult a little prematurely, blowing his load. But they could well have initiated there. And the Centaur is just going to take this tower damage. Actually, he's doing damage to the tower. I did not realise that. That's actually what happened.
Was a return working on the tower?
Yeah, it looked like it.
Interesting.
It's very interesting. And Enchantress stealing a creep, which is now gone. And Dazzle being trapped inside the ult there from the Disruptor. And the Snare going onto the puck, who's probably... No, she's going to be able to get away without too many issues. The fight continues. No one dead just yet. The Central Runner's taking a lot of damage from the Death Prophet. And the...
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, the Escort's
Radiant's
not
top
hitting,
tower
but
is
Central
under
finally
siege.
going down.
Managed to pick up the puck though.
Radiant
Oh, dear,
has
okay.
fortified
It's
its
just
structures.
the length of it is so huge.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
Yeah. If I feel like the Radiant, they have like quite a lot of zoning. You know, you get caught in all this stuff. You spend all your time trying to dodge
Radiant's
it.
middle tower
At
is
which
being
point,
attacked.
they're
Dire's
slowly hitting you
bottom
down.
tower is under siege.
Yeah, it's a pretty potent combo if they can pull it off.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
I'm
It's
waiting.
actually quite, in a way, a nice pickup for the drums on the Death Prophet due to the move speed.
Dire's bottom
Because
tower
combining
is
that with the
under attack.
witchcraft means that
You
she
might
can
want
keep
to
up
look into that.
and kind of keep the exorcism on anyone that she's chasing.
Or run away.
Yeah, or useful for running away.
This Lycan has just been farming. Got 1500 gold.
Do you reckon a Necro book coming out on him?
Well,
Got you twice.
they do a fairly good pushing lineup, so they might well do. And Enchantress getting a DD and an illusion. Still not finished her mech, but only 40 gold away.
140.
140. Oh, is it 900?
Yeah.
I know my stuff, I swear. Mask of Madness here on the gyrocopter. And looks like they're gonna... team fights happening all galore. And a smoked up Dazzle. It could well be in it. Oh, I heard a dream call here. And that's a dead disruptor, not centaur.
I feel like the Dream Call is kind of probably wasted on a disruptor like that, especially when you had the blink-in stomp from the centaur.
Yeah. So currently the Dire just farming up the Radiant jungle. Deny them some experience and gold. And the Lycan is free farming top. He doesn't seem to have got much levels. He's got the Mythwall Hammer, so that'll either be BKB or a Desolator. And the Naga Siren getting blown up.
Is under siege.
They really managed to find these pickoffs well. The Blink Dagger is definitely helping.
And with the sustainability
bottom
of
tower
Dazzle
is being
and
attacked.
eventually the mech, well, you had the Nature's Attendants,
Yeah.
so he can blink in and just kind of run out again, and he'll be fine.
I should say the Blink Daggers, because there's two of them. Up for the Dire anyway.
Yeah.
This Naga has not had a good game.
Like, being a support, you don't really need to be doing that well.
No, that's true.
However, I haven't seen a single song from her just yet.
She's probably only just... well, no, she's level 7.5. And another fight might be about to happen mid. There are some really nice aggressive wards by the Dire into the Radiant jungle, so they can see when they're moving about. But this one's about to be dewarded by the Roshan. And he smoke
Yeah,
up.
but I think they might have just seen the gyrocopter on the very edge of that.
Radiant's middle tower is under siege.
And here comes the setup from the Naga sleep. And they're going to try, oh, that's a two-man kinetic field. And General ulti blowing that splitter. And the puck has been trapped on its way to.
Double kill.
Not going to save them, that was really well done. The power of that combo.
Yeah, it was perfect
Dire's
initiation
middle
by
tower
them,
is being attacked.
and it's kind of just catching them all in it.
Dire's
Apart from
middle
obviously
tower
the
has
Lycan
been
wasn't there.
destroyed.
This will be
And-
a tier 1 tower and possibly tier 2 mid. They can do that, got big
Dire's
creep
middle
wave. Oh,
tower is
Exorcism
under
has just come
siege.
off cooldown though. They can do some decent damage though.
Radiant's bottom tower is being
Yeah.
attacked.
Death probably coming back to defend.
Dire's
Her
middle
tier
tower
bottom,
is
tier 1
under
bottom tower.
attack. But just continue doing whatever
Yeah,
it was you were
I
doing.
kind of feel like they could have pressurized it for a tiny bit longer, but it's probably safest to back off when they did.
Yeah, both teams have really good initiation.
Yeah, and if they're quick off the mark, then the song can halt the Dire's initiation.
They can really screw things up actually, because the song could be used first defensively, and then they could turn around and use it offensively.
Yeah,
Whereas if SFL go all out attack, they don't really have anything to sort of turn. They can't really turn around once they're in. They're in.
yeah, unless they use Stampede to try and escape.
But they'll probably use that as the initiation.
Yeah.
Arrows not doing too badly.
Yeah, it's a BKB coming out for the Lycan.
Yeah, they need it. They need it.
Yeah, it's the only thing that's going to stop the combo, as Song doesn't affect magical units.
Well, although you got to be careful. If you're the only person BK'd up in a song, then you're the obvious target.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Fortification coming out.
Radiant
Dazzle using his weave
structures
nicely.
have been
No one's going to
fortified.
get caught in this kind of field, but it's going to be enough to get back.
Oh.
I spoke too soon. Dazzle being glimpsed back.
Radiant's
And he's
bottom
gone.
tower is under siege.
And no coming out from the center wall runner, but I'm going to have to back off. 3-man Dream Coil, ultimate from the Death Prophet. It's dealing a lot of damage. You can keep up really well with this, these people. And the Lycan comes in with his ult popped.
But he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't have the BKB quite yet, so that's gonna.
Radiant's
Oh, yeah, he
middle
managed
tower
to
is under
escape.
siege.
Get away. Enchantress here, quite a lot of hit points, but the exorcism really doing its job. Puck is also going to be able to get away, so it's just a Dazzle who's died,
Radiant's
who's
middle
now
tower
back
has
up.
been denied.
I don't see this Enchantress staying alive, but she's going to deny herself
Dyer's
to
top
creep.
tower is under siege.
Unlucky there though.
Yeah, Wolves trying to whittle down
Dyer's
the other
top tower
Titan,
is
but
being attacked.
I don't think they quite have the power to do so.
Still quite a lot of damage though. And there's
Radiant's
the
bottom
BKB up now
tower
for
is
the
being
Lycan.
attacked. This is the hardest part of being an impartial
Yeah, I'm
announcer.
surprised so many of the
Balancing
Dire
how little I
survived
care
that,
about anything that's happening here.
initiation.
Me too.
Yes.
Man, this Death Prophet is just going for super speed. She's got the Yule Scepter now as well. Surely she'll have maxed out move speed. Nah, not quite, but she's bloody quick.
Very, very close. All she needs to now is to get a Yasha, and should be pretty much there.
So we're currently 11 all on the scoreboard in 20 minutes in, so that's 2 kills a minute. Just over. Moving on over to the experience graph, that's 2,000 in favour of the Radiants, whereas gold is in 2,500 in favour of the Dire, so all in all fairly even. Wouldn't like to say who has the upper hand now, because no one does.
Looks like a potential pipe being worked on by the Centaur Warrunner.
Yeah, that's really going to help as well. There's a lot of magic nuke damage. There's also a lot of physical damage, but they got the weave to protect against that, at least partially anyway. Currently Roshan is happening, but I think the I don't know, do the Radiant know?
They don't have any wards up, so I think they should be able to get away with it. And the Centaur's here to kind of blink and potentially save him if necessary.
The Naga is going to spot this out, but I don't really know what she can do. She's going to have to run away. The Dazzle's on low health, but he can heal himself up. He's got 15-1 charges as well. They've got to be careful though, because the Naga's got her song up. She's probably going to... I know BKB, and that was a very early grave. Very early indeed.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a waste of the grave there.
And the Naga song catching the Dazzle. Exorcism has been popped. No one dead just yet. Dream Call only onto the Elder Titan, who throws out his ulti, which is also... Actually, it got the Dazzle. And the puck has gone down, and the Lycan is extremely low. Is he going to take the last little bit of damage coming from the Exorcism?
Not quite.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But the Cryptsol, once again, finishing off the Dazzle.
And now they should be able to take
Radiant's top
Roshan.
tower is under siege.
Yeah, they definitely should. That'd be really nice for the Gyro. Have a look at net worth. They're pretty much even on the Lycan and the Death Prophet.
Roshan has been killed by
Gyro's
the
not too far behind
Radiant.
either. The Centaur coming in. Not
They
managed
should
to
just
do
kill
anything.
him.
Wow. Does manage to pop the Aegis.
Radiant's top tower has been denied.
Unsure if it's worth it. I mean, if he was able to kill Roshan or snatch the Aegis, then it definitely would have been worth it, but didn't
So-
get either.
I kind of feel like, because now there's not going to be another team fight for a little while, the Centaur's going to be back for the next team fight. So it'll still be 5v5, whereas if they didn't manage to get the Aegis, it would be 6v5.
I guess so.
I mean, at this early stages, Gyro isn't doing much damage. I mean, he does a fair bit, but pretty sure the fight's either won or lost if he goes down.
True. True. So yeah, everyone's just kind of farming up at the moment.
We have a moment of reprieve. There's maybe a little skirmish mid. No. It's an invis rune for the Death Prophet. Should probably do something with this. Is that a yawn I hear, Chris?
Yeah, pardon me. Sorry.
It's fine.
Yeah, they might be able to find this puck.
Puck is a dead. Not dead yet. And how being used. And BKB being used by the Lycan, who is currently ensnared, which and he's going to take a lot of physical damage from
Dominating.
Exorcism. So it was a good dream coil, but not really doing much. The ensnared does counter the BKB really. That was like basically how long? It's about 3 seconds, isn't it? No, it's 5 seconds of BKB wasted. And the Centaur trying to initiate, but not really managing it. And the Split is going to go down. It's going to hit on. Puck manages to blink out.
Mega kill.
Goodbye, Centaur.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well played by the Radiant there.
Dire's
Yeah,
structures
things are
have been
definitely going their way
fortified.
now.
Radiant's bottom tower
And
is
this is
under
one ballsy
siege.
Puck, but she can.
Yeah, he wants to try and pick off the
Dire's
Disruptor,
top
but
tower is
unfortunately
under
missed the Waning Rift, so
Radiant's bottom
he
tower
couldn't get
is
the
being
silence and
attacked.
damage off on him.
Let me. Dire's top tower has been destroyed.
All out to hit tier 1 towers.
Radiant's
Down for the
bottom
Dire.
tower has fallen.
But the actually the Radiant have lost more towers. I had not noticed this. This has probably been the Lycan doing a little bit of stuff in the background.
Dire's top tower is
Yeah.
being attacked.
Enchantress with her Tomato Smasher. Just being able to push down the bottom lane.
Tomato Smash. Oh,
Dire's
yeah.
top tower is under attack.
Dead Potato
I hope that's part
Smasher.
of your plan.
Who just got glimpse back?
Is the Centaur.
Ah, that's so annoying. I hate that so much. Disrupt's taking a lot of damage from these wolves and the hound. Probably going to go down just to these wolves. There we go.
Yeah, a bit out of position.
Dire's
Enchantress
top
picked up a
tower is under
Necro.
siege.
Necro 1.
Stay near.
Oh, nicely done. The Dream Core is going to secure the kill here. Oh, no. Nope. He's
I
gone.
wish to retract your last move.
Almost there by the Naga.
And the ultimate orb has been picked up by the Puck, so I will imagine that is a Scythe of Ice.
Yep, a bit more lockdown, always useful.
So things are fairly even, although I think they've probably gone more in the way of LP at the moment.
Disruptor potentially going for a mechanism. A bit late, but better late than never.
Yeah.
Gyro has his BKB and a Helm of the Dominator. And Ring of the Aquila of Aquila. So he's doing alright. Obviously like to see some damage items on him.
Yeah, Death Prophet has definitely been the major cause of trouble for the Dire side.
Yeah, and Elder Titan, he's had his Blade Mail for a little while now, and potentially either going an Assault Cuirass or a Shivas.
Comes
Fight by
another
the
setup here. Once again, the Shallow Grave actually not being popped off over here. Puck really going down to the Exorcism. The Dire being way too cheeky, trying to kill off this lovely ancient spec. Wow, I didn't even realise the Lycan was still alive, killing off the Death Prophet. Too much
Yeah, he's gonna die now.
Maybe a mistake by him, giving Gyrocop to the farm.
And he managed to get the Death Prophet before going down, but probably not worth it.
I don't think so, no. once Puck has got a sheep, which is a long way away, that will definitely help with shutting down some of these heroes. But that combo, there's not much you can do about it. Just not get caught in it. Which is always hard, and not get caught up in a big group in sort of clutch positions like the Ancients.
Yeah, they should have definitely spread out a tiny bit more.
Dire's
And
middle tower is being attacked.
Potentially thrown down some wards because they were right under the vision of the Radiant.
Yeah. Naga Sleep's one of those things, you kind of definitely forget about it until it's happening to you.
Yeah.
There's a Bloodstone now.
Getting even tankier.
Stick
Even
around
harder
in
to
team
take down.
fights. Dazzle picking up Ring of Regen, so he'll be wanting to go for that 4-staff. It's a great support item.
And we have Necro Books on both the Enchantress and the Lycan. So really going for a pushing strat at the moment.
Yeah, I feel that's probably what they've got to do.
Gather round.
And Dream Coil on 2 here, and the Centaur ultimate being used here. Death does use Scepter itself, but it's not going to be enough. It's really needed for the Dire to stay in this game.
Yeah, it was a nice pick off by them just then.
Excellent Dream Coil.
Dark light.
I think they can probably, I don't know, it's not, as it's still fairly early game, early
Radiant's
levels.
middle tower is under attack.
Death Prophet and Disrupt aren't down for too long.
Yeah, and the Radiant have kind of excellent counter pushing with the Astral Spirit and the Crypt Swarm when it's up. And so they're able to kind of stop the advancement of the Dire very easily.
Elder Titan's now got Hyperstone, so he'll be going for the AC. I don't know if I mentioned that already.
I mentioned the plate mail, but I didn't know whether he was going Shivas or AC. But yeah, definitely an AC now.
So what this Elder Titan can do now is, because he's got the Blade Mail, so he can just sit in the middle of the fights, giving everyone the lowering everyone's armor, and he can just right click it as well. It's just a real pain in the ass, which allows the Gyrocopter to sit behind the lines and deal his large amounts of damage, well, when he gets those big items anyway.
Oh, they were dusted up, but the Lycan was able to spot them.
So it's going to end that, and they're going to retreat, or at least the Lycan should retreat. I'm not sure he's going. There we go. But he can be glimpsed back.
Surprised he didn't go for it. I guess he could have just activated the BKB.
Maybe, but it's always worth maybe. Just he's already on a 7-second duration. Why not make it 6?
Yeah, I feel like they should have
Radiant's
at least
bottom
tried to
tower is under siege.
do something there, because they're all 5 of them. They would have either got it or made him waste a BKB charge.
Both top lanes and bottom lanes pushing in for the Dire, so I think the Radiant have to going to go back and push them out. Who's going to halt their push?
Yeah,
If we have a look at the net worth, the 3 out of 4 top spots are for the Radiant. And they really didn't want them having the Tomato Smasher. How being used to finish off this ancient stack.
with Gyro at 3,300 gold,
Haste!
do you reckon a butterfly?
I would expect so. I think you've got to go for it. And the evasion will be very handy when Lycan gets up and close.
Yeah.
It's a pipe now on the Centaur War Runner. Didn't see that before. That'll really help with the nuke damage. They really need to get like a AC up now for the armor to survive the physical damage coming from what will be the Elder Titan and the Gyro. I'd almost, well, they got the Vlads, which is really nice.
Yeah, either a heart or an AC on the Warrunner.
Because the Vlads will give them at least 5 armor. Oh, and the Naga ult catching 2 here. I think this will be...
Yeah, he needs
Unfortunately, well, there goes the puck and the reinitiation by the Lycan. That's a big dream puck. And the Sentinel runner has been shadow graved up. I'm sure he's going to get out though. Oh, he does. Definitely not deciding whether he's going to die. Dazzle going down. The Enchantress is probably in a bit of trouble here if they decide to continue. Ooh, just missing the sleep. The gyro did go down, which is fairly important.
Yeah, the combo wasn't quite there because they need to put down the static storm before they end the song.
Yeah, and they probably want to get the kinetic field as well, because otherwise it's going to walk right out of it.
Top tower is being attacked.
Because the Lycan was able to BKB and shapeshift out of that.
Top tower has fallen.
I mean, he'd survived. But other than that, it was good initiation by them.
Dire's bottom tower.
We got a couple of kills. Lycan having to activate another BKBs to keep me out of the wise thing. But he's now down to 5 seconds. Yeah, 5-second BKB.
Yeah, I mean, it's good play by the Lycan there to kind of be so quick on the BKB scroll.
And Central Wall Runner has used his ult. I'm not sure if they're going to get much out of it. They've been sleeped up. The Lycan is taking a lot of damage. The Dream Pull going on at least 3 there. And the Naga Siren has been down. And the Elder Titan is also extremely low. He's going to go down as well. Double kill going the way of the
Enchantress.
It's a nice orb there from Puck. Going to try and finish off this death bot. She's probably too speedy.
Yeah, I mean, she has the Yule, she has the drums. They can't catch her.
Center Wall Runner with the stun though. And then possibly the silence, and the Yule's being used just in time. Double edge. I think that's probably, well, she denied herself. A little strange to use her ult though.
Yeah, definitely a waste of exorcism.
Probably panicking.
Yeah, I know, I've wasted ults in the past by panicking.
Press every button possible. And they're going to try and take this tier 2 mid tower. And they should be able to do it without too much of a problem.
Yeah, they definitely just need to wait for the creep wave, but they can definitely take it before the Death Prophet comes back.
And a 4-star out for the Dazzle. 22-21, very even. Thank you, Reddit user. Enchantress has been sleeped up here, and is going to get trapped inside this kinetic field. I'm feeling it. Oh no, they're not going to try and go on this, at least not for the moment. Enchantress being ensnared up, 4-staffed out nicely by the Dazzle, but being glimpsed back. It probably will be her death. Naga Sleep being used, trying to capture the Puck and the Center Wall Runner, but we're not going to be able to do anything about this.
But it stopped the Stampede coming in from the War Runner, so it was pretty useful in that respect.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
Yeah, they just lose one. Obviously, it'd be better to lose none, but the top tower is being pushed in. And once again, Lycan popping BKB and TPing out safely. He has been using these BKB charges quite willy-nilly.
Yeah, he's now down to a 4-second charge, so I feel like he should have just run for it rather than stayed.
Was he in his ulti form as well?
Yeah.
The trouble is, he has the speed. I don't know whether Death Prophet was around.
Oh. I mean, once he's activated BKB, there's no point in going to shapeshift. Because just putting that on cooldown. Admittedly, it is 40 seconds and it's already back up.
Yeah. So an AC finish on the Lycan now, and a sheep stick. So 2 big items. The sheep stick for the Puck, which is really going to help the team fight.
Yeah, the Lycan just needs to go for a damage item now.
So they've now got their whole team has now got 10 armor due to Lycan, which is going to counteract the natural order quite a lot. Because it's only the base armor that's reduced.
Yeah. Obviously, the Elder Titan does have his own assault cuirass, so They're both kind of cancelling
That's
each other
true.
out.
And I think they're gonna LP are gonna try and take out this second Roshan, only the half. But the orb from the puck is scouting them out. Can they really do anything? They're the other side of the map.
Yeah, there's no backup. However, the puck could blink in, Dream Coil. Still a lot of kind of damage.
I think that's why she
Harassment.
keeps chucking out the illusory orb to try and scout it out. nice try, and gyrocopter.
Let the world end
Oh,
Nice try.
puck did manage to kill the Roshan,
Did she?
Yeah.
By the dial, yeah. Good point.
Radiant's
but
middle tower
Gyro
is
was
under
able to
siege.
snatch it and also get the kill.
Well, maybe better than
Shadow
nothing.
wave.
This was like
Radiant's
200,
middle
300
tower
gold
is
away of
under
the
attack.
dial.
Radiant's middle tower has been
And Gyro
destroyed.
can pick up the rest of the butterfly.
Center ulti blinks in, and the Elder Titan is extremely low. Silence coming at the right time. Well, it was a good silence, but it still didn't save him. 4 staff by the Dazzle, keeping the Lycan
Radiant's bottom tower
fairly
is
out of
being
reach,
attacked.
but the Death Prophet is
You're
so
allowed to
fast.
start trying now.
So he pops his ulti, just thinks about going back in, but no.
It's never good to try and fight with a Death Prophet one-on-one when she has her ulti up.
Yeah, also she has a Yule Scepter as well. Centaur's been a bit ballsy, and I think this will probably just about be his death. 'Cause he can't, unless he can, he's nice jukes, but unfortunately it's not going to be enough. So he's going to try and deal as much damage as
He's
possible.
very dead.
And the ensnare cancelling TP. Maybe if he'd used it earlier.
So yeah, Butterfly finished by the Gyro now. And he's still got 1300 gold in the bank.
Yeah, and he's still got a lot more items to get. Well, one more big damage item, I guess, and then Satanic, probably. Or maybe I'll just go straight into the Satanic.
Yeah, BKB will be picked up shortly by the Death Prophet. It's going to help her out massively.
She's just not going to die.
And Naga has picked up a Talisman of Evasion, so
Invisibility.
could be going for a Halberd.
Yeah, Halberd would be a very good counter against Lycan. Because it goes through BKB. Not that he's got a very long BKB anyway, and the Lycan is being scouted out here by the Invis Disruptor. And going to get trapped in. Once again, popping his BKB. Oh no, he gets the snared up even though his BKB.
Stay near.
He is pretty damn tanky though. Takes a lot of damage and he's going to get away without too much problems. Although the Dream Core does have to be used.
Yeah, I feel like the Disruptor could have thrown down his ult there
Dire's
to
top tower is
potentially
being
try and
attacked.
prevent that.
Dire
Song of the
has
Siren being
fortified
used is
its
catching
structures.
most of the Dire team.
Yeah,
And this is the issue. They need 4 staff out by the Dazzle, so he'll survive. The center just goes down extremely quickly.
Radiant's bottom
Disruptor
tower
being
is
picked
under
off
siege.
by the
Radiant's
puck at the back
bottom
end.
tower has fallen.
Short-lived
Death Prophet is
creatures.
having to TP bottom because they lose the tier 3 tower. The Enchantress and her pushing power. And the fight continues here. The Gyro is low on health, but pops the BKB.
Dominating.
he does have the Aegis, so
That's a good point. He's probably happy to die here and use it up. But the Lycan is starting to hit very hard and take out
Dominating.
Naga without too much. I
Yes.
think it's probably going to be death of Gyro. He does have a lot of
Mega kill.
evasion.
Double kill.
Not enough.
yeah, when there's so many creeps around, his Rocket Barrage does nothing.
Yeah, absolutely nothing. So that was nicely done by the Dire. They don't lose their tower, and they get a tower bottom, and they manage to, well, it's fairly even trade on kills.
Yeah. But BKB now finished on the Death Prophet, so
Yeah.
she's going to be extremely hard to take down in fights.
The Lycan very much carrying the game for the Dire side.
Puck going for another Ultimate Orb, which could be either a Skadi or potentially Lincoln's.
Don't think I've ever seen Puck pick up a Skadi, but I don't see why not.
It's certainly an interesting choice, but
Extra
Yeah,
health.
why not?
Extra
slow.
No,
Yeah.
it's just a bit of everything really. I actually think that's quite a good pickup.
Lycan pushing in top with his necro units and wolves,
Yeah.
applying the constant pressure.
So experience in the way of LP, but only 4,000. And I would, yeah, looking at the gold graph, just in the way of the dire. So at this stage, gold doesn't mean so much.
No,
Especially when it's only, what was it, 1,000, 2,000.
and the fight can definitely go either way. And it looks like Elder Titan is going for a what do you call it, Shivas. Now,
Yeah, Shiva's been, yeah, is definitely a good choice here. A bit of extra nuke damage, slows, all good, and the armor for himself. Meaning, well, he's got 31 armor, well, 38 armor now. So he's fairly impervious to damage, or physical damage anyway. A good weave is going to probably change the tide of the fight.
yeah, it's going to be pretty much counteracting all of the Elder Titan's armor once it kind of reaches that max duration on him.
Yeah, the thing is, it will basically counteract the. Oh, we got to pause here. It will counteract the natural order.
Yeah.
And make the radiant side armor low, meaning the Lycan can just rip through them. Although he doesn't really picked up many damage items, so he doesn't hit that hard. But he does have Howl and his wolves.
Yeah, a BKB is going to be shortly picked up by the Enchantress, giving her that bit of extra survivability.
Kind of forget about her, but her impetus does a lot of damage.
And it looks like Dazzle's going for a Necrobook for himself as well.
Yeah, real pushing lineup here.
And Centaur's going for the heart instead of the Assault Cuirass, because obviously the Lycan has one.
Heart will be very good. He'll just sit there tanking up all the damage and dealing it all back out with return, because the more strength he's got, the more damage return it does.
Indeed.
So as we assume here, things are definitely even. Would not like to call it just yet. This death pop is so speedy, silencing up two heroes on the dire side, but they get it absolutely fine. Her exorcism is up, so they will definitely try and take this the mid racks.
Dyer's
She
middle
uses it
tower
now.
is under attack.
This
It's
tower just
probably
melts,
nothing to worry about.
melting under the nothingness that is ghosts.
Yeah, I mean, they have no
Dyer's middle
fortifications, so
tower
they
has
might as well
fallen.
push the tower and the racks. But a
Here
very
comes the
nice
initiation
by the
and
Dab,
the
but
counter initiation. Well, I don't even know what's going on here, but stuff is happening. X is doing so much damage.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
That's fantastic.
Double. Dyer's middle barracks is being attacked.
So that's 4
Radiant's
for 2
top
there,
barracks is under attack.
as we saw.
It's definitely in favour of
Dyer's middle
the
barracks has
the
fallen.
Radiant. However, the Group Wave top did manage to
Dyer's
take down
middle
the
barracks
Radiant
is under attack.
tower.
As we saw there, they managed to pretty much get their combo off perfectly with the stampede in,
Dyer's
but that
middle
was
barracks is being
countered
Dyer's
by the
middle
Naga
barracks
sleep.
has
They were
been
all grouped
destroyed.
up, and they got a kinetic field, a static storm, Earth Splitter, and Exorcism all in one.
This Elder Titan is being a bit ballsy, just attacking the top tower.
A lot of gold went the way of. Oh, is he going to get out in time? Just about.
Ooh, it's a close one.
But yeah, a lot of gold going the way of the Radiant there. That's the Satanic picked up by the Gyro.
The Lycan's buying himself a new BKB.
I actually think that's a smart choice.
Yeah, it's definitely a good idea.
Because 4 seconds just is not long enough. Especially when you can get ensnared for 5 seconds.
Yeah, it completely counteracts any magical immunity that you may have.
I think that is why that's just like one of the reasons Naga is so strong. Her ensnare and sleep.
Yeah, and the Riptide with the minus armor as well.
Oh yeah. She's just actually a really good hero.
Yeah, whether playing a supporting or carry role, she's a very good hero.
So I think everyone's going to have to save up for buyback a bit, and Aghanim Scepter nearly finished by the Disruptor, which will stop the 4 staffs and the rest.
Yeah, it's a very powerful upgrade to get on Disruptor.
This Dazzle is dead. He's gone.
Not so. Shadow
Moves back
wave.
into the kinetic field, even though he's been
Death cast.
shy
No
graved. He does
shadow.
finally manage to cast off Weave though. He's got his Necro 1 units as well. And this is the opportunity that the Radiant need to push in. Exorcism is available. They're definitely going to do this. And Centaur is going to think twice about before charging in. Is the song up? The song is
Dire's
also up.
structures have been
And
fortified.
fortifications needed. But if we look
Dire's
top
bottom
briefly, we
tower
can
is under
see
siege.
the Lycan pushing in very quickly. And there's a 3-man stun, but here comes the counter initiation once again by the Naga Siren.
Radiant's top barracks is being
And the gyro ulti, so they're taking a lot of damage. This exorcism. The buyback coming from the Enchantress. The puck does make
Dire's
it out.
bottom barracks has been destroyed.
We can see
Yeah.
it's still even on racks. Well, it's not even. Yes, not. Well, it's not even on racks, but it's about to be.
Radiant's bottom barracks is
So much
fallen.
going on. The Centaur did buy back. He's come and stomped 3 of them to try and save these 3 racks.
Radiant's bottom barracks
They're actually going to manage it. Death Prophet's still on a lot of health there. But actually, they did kill off Naga Siren
You're safe.
and the Gyrocopter. Death Prophet's still surviving, and just commit suicide. She'll be back fairly quickly, and she managed to buy 2 Ultimate Orbs.
Yeah, it did cost them 2 buybacks though, on the
Yeah.
Enchantress and the Centaur.
But 2 sets of racks down each. The Lycan being a real arsehole.
And now Disruptor, not the best at clearing creep waves.
No, he's finished his. Well, he needs to go to the secret shop. And Lycan is going to probably quickly pound down this Roshan. Fairly quickly, but not that
Scarly finished by the Death Prophet.
as Shiva's by the Delta Titan. And this will be a cheese as well. But this price, I'm surprised they're not trying to take this down quicker.
Dazzle.
But I don't think the Radiant can do anything about it. They need to defend. All waves are kind of pushed in, apart from bottom. But even so, even though there's mega creeps. There's mega creeps on both sides.
Cheese being left on the floor.
And I think the puck's gonna get it eventually. No, picked up by the Enchantress.
So yeah, this could still go either way.
Yeah,
Haste.
the backdoor ability of, or at least the counter pushing ability of the Dire is just insane at the moment. With what have they got? They got 3 Necro books up.
Silence.
Yeah, 3 Necrobits.
Which is just annoying, and the Enchantress as well, who can steal creeps.
Basher picked up by the Lycan, but he has no space to utilize it just yet.
This next fight is going to determine it all. Straight away the Lycan spots the smoke, but Naga ult being used to catch 2, and this will be definitely a decent kill. They need to get rid of this Lycan. He does have the Aegis though. He's dead before he can do anything about it, and so is the Dazzle. But is he going to pop his ultimate and his BKB and just run out? Or is he? He's going to fight. He's going to turn and fight, but that's a bit futile. So he's going to run away.
Where's the ensnare?
And that glimpse
4-man
actually
recoil.
saving the puck. And the Enchantress has just gone, hey guys, I'm pushing in, don't mind me. And they've had to retreat. And all lanes are pushing in towards the Radiant. So this is definitely a close game. Thank you. And BK. Oh yeah, that's the old BKB on the floor.
Why doesn't he just sell it?
I don't know.
Oh well.
Can you sell it? Yeah, you can. Of course you can. You just can't dismantle it. Lycan using his How. I think it's the first time I've seen a full team fight with the die going into the Radiant side. Exorcism is actually down as well.
They do still have Song though. So
Earth Splitter is just coming off. Static Storm's still around. They managed to glimpse back the Lycan, but he's going to go into ulti form. He's going to have to activate his BKB, and he does. And he's just going to run. The ensnare trapping him down. Centaur coming in around the side, trying to pick up the Naga Siren. Enchantress is just killing him. That's a really serious splitter. Lycan being graved up. He's going to have to run away though. And his ulti form's off now. And so is Exorcism back up. All of SFL are actually still alive. That's 700 gold being waved. Death Prophet. That's the first casualty for the Giant. They got to run from this Death Prophet, she's too powerful. Especially with her Scarly. I wonder whether they'll make it out. No. And that is one fast sheep. Run puck, run puck. Power
Yeah.
Death Prophet
Radiant's
too.
middle tower is under attack.
and she just gets her
Maybe
health
they're
straight
not
back.
actually damaging it.
If the spirits can catch her,
They
which they
are.
can't.
There we go. Man, I like this Scarly pickup, it's good.
The power of the snowballs.
Yeah. Puck
Yeah,
is
it's-
also going for PKB.
Yeah, I think they all need it. Definitely.
Centaur still hasn't managed to finish off his heart. I guess he's saving for buyback.
Yeah, at this stage he definitely needs to be worrying about buyback status.
So the Radiant smartly pushing out the top and bottom lanes. So they don't get ratted. So a moment of calm, the calm before the final storm, I imagine.
Yeah, unfortunately the Radiant couldn't push out the middle lane, and the bottom lane is very slow to be pushed out.
It's a 12,000 experience lead for LP.
Wow.
I'm not sure that means much at the moment though. And was that Boots of Travel on the like? He's going to push mid. Look at him. The
Wow.
Radiant pushing top. But I think they're going to have to come back. They can't defend with just two. The pushing power is too great.
Yeah, especially with the dual
Dire's
necro
top
books,
tower is under
plus the
attack.
wolves.
Saying that Exorcism does a lot of damage, and that's the
Dire's
last
top
tier
tower
3
has
tower
been
down for the
destroyed.
Dire.
Dire's top
And there's a
barracks
fight going
is
on
under
the
attack.
Radiant side. The Lycan is just right-clicking the health. Grave coming out for the Enchantress. The Enchantress is a bit too soon. The Gyro goes down. Elder
Radiant's
Titan
middle
buying
tower
back.
has fallen.
So it's going to be a base race.
Radiant
I think it's going to be a base race. The Death Prophet is Exorcism doing its work,
Dire's
but
top barracks
fortification
is being
coming out
attacked.
for the Dire.
Pretend us.
Radiant's middle barracks has
So much
Dire's
going
top
on.
barracks
We've
has
got to
fallen.
get
feel
this
like
last
him.
rags down.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
And this last
Dire
tier
has
4
spawned
tower is
mega
probably
creeps.
going. It's probably going. Who's
Ooh.
coming back? Someone's coming back. The Lycan came back.
Like
He's
with
gonna pop his
Popo
ulti.
dying.
And the puck goes down.
Without Barrett.
So there's still
They need to-
tier 4 towers up for the
Dire's
Radiant.
ancient is being attacked.
Ancient is going down. But it's not going down very quickly in the Song of the Siren being used. What are they going to... They're using it to try and hold them in place so they can
Dire's
take
ancient
down
is
this
under
Ancient.
attack.
Lycan's
It's
got to turn the
very
fight.
clever.
Got to turn the fight, but he's being snared up. 2,500 life points for the Ancient.
Dire's ancient is being attacked.
Lycan being graved up. Disruptor going down. Gyro. He's so squishy still. He's so squishy.
Dire's
This Death
ancient
Prophet
is under
is
attack.
still right clicking. The Elder Titan right clicking Dire's Ancient down, nearly down to 500 hit points.
Triple homicide.
Death Prophet is not going to have enough.
Dominating.
Only 455 hit points. They really committed to that, and They still haven't got it.
Yeah, I feel like they kind of needed to, otherwise they would have come. Well, they are going to lose now because the buybacks are off for pretty much everyone.
The Death Prophet's still around, and so's the.
Radiant's middle
I completely
tower
missed the multiple BTs in. There's nothing they can do. They're going to right click down, no fortification, as many buybacks as possible. I guess the Naga Sonnet actually might do its job, but is it? Is it going to actually be enough? I really
It's
don't
not
think
going to be.
so.
I don't think it's going to be
It's not
enough.
do enough. They're just going to right click it, and that is GG.
Dire did not lose his battle
Wow.
with Radiant, and his
57 minutes, 40 seconds.
Good
What
climactic
was the right
ending.
word? Damn son.
But yeah, power of having kind of rat Dota a bit.
Yeah, well, the thing is though, they knew they couldn't fight them in a team fight just because of the massive combo they have. So that's the only thing you're going to do. So
Yeah.
it's not exactly annoying Rat Dota. It is well played Rat Dota.
Yeah, it definitely needed to be done. Otherwise, they would have lost.
So yeah, thank you for the person on Reddit. I didn't look what your name was for that one. I hope you enjoy us doing this. We certainly enjoyed doing this one.
Yeah, it was very good.
Thanks for watching. If you have, if you're watching this and you have any interesting games like that you want us to cast, don't forget to message me or whatever. Write it in the comments, and we'll aim to do that, and I'll let you know. So thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. Okay, bye guys.
Bye bye.